Hello, I'm Marc Alexander of Light Rays, and this is another Tuesday Tidbit presented by the Regroup Advisors. So what we're going to talk about today is how do you scale your business? Well, let me tell you one key secret. One of the tools to scaling your business is first scaling yourself. When we're looking at our business and this massive exit or going IPO, we're looking at the end in sight and we start to build in that manner. Well, guess what? If you expect to be at the finish line with that great IPO or exit or just monumental sales, you have to make sure that you're building yourself just as well as you're building your business. There's going to be a very important term you're going to hear a lot. It's called business acumen. You have to make sure as your business continues to grow, your acumen to run your business continues to grow as well. So some tools to really keep in mind: read, and guess what? More reading. So whether that's through books, podcasts, or just even great conversations, your goal was to be a sponge and continue to learn more and more amazing tips and tricks about scaling your business. Tidbit number 2 to really keep in mind: you have to make sure you're very intentional about your time. What we tend to do as entrepreneurs and leaders is we're at this network event, at this organization, at this golf outing, and we find ourselves utilizing and at times overspending the one resource that we cannot get enough of: time. If you're really intentional about scaling your organization, be intentional about where you're spending your time. Whether that's avoiding the distractions that might come about, binging a good movie, or watching TV shows. If you know you have a task to do, make sure you're very intentional about it. Now, get your rest. That's very important with scaling because you're going to have a lot of tension that comes with it, but make sure you're very disciplined. Set yourselves some routines to keep you on track from an operational standpoint, even from a team component. If you're building just yourself and you're hoarding that wisdom and not sharing with your team, you're not doing your company justice. Iron sharpens iron. Share the wisdom you learn, but also be wise enough to learn when to listen. The goal with leaders is not to be the smartest person in the room, but equip yourself with team members who are at times just as smart, if not smarter than you in certain areas of the business. So be willing to listen to them and be kind enough to hear their feedback. They can be helping you avoid a very tragic situation, but you have to be groomed and wise enough to know when to say go, when to say no, and when to sit and listen. Last tidbit we're going to share about scaling your business is keep in mind you have one very important boss that you're going to report to in 5 years. And that's your future version of yourself. Now, granted, the current entrepreneur leader feels like it's a lot at stake, but the sacrifices you have now, the discipline you put in place to make sure you keep these routines active as you scale and grow, that future version of you is going to thank you. We're able to take a step back, a deep breath, and say, wow, look at what we built over the years as we scaled our business to get to the next level. But look at how you changed and grown in so many amazing ways as a leader to get there. So a lot of times we think about scaling our business requires all this great tech resource and support, which it does. The most important resource in scaling your business is scaling yourself. Improve your business acumen. Make sure you're wise enough to listen to your team. But on top of that, realize the number one boss you're going to report to in 5 years is your future version of you. So to all my amazing leaders out there, that's been another Tuesday Tidbit. We look forward to speaking with you again, and take care, my friends.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbits by Regroup Advisors and don't want to miss future topics, well, like and follow us wherever you get your podcast. Interested in learning how Regroup Advisors can help your company? Contact us at info@regroupadvisors.com or online at regroupadvisors.com.